there's a kid, a quarterback that was starting at Boston College. He was told by Bill O'Brien he was going to be benched, and the motherfucker took a bereavement pay day. He took 2 days off. I've never heard of no shit like it. But this is to your point, man, and that's why I wanted to argue with you. Not argue, but I wanted to debate this. You have defended the shit out of these kids, rightfully so, as far as a union, maybe unionizing, maybe doing being employees, etc. I'm against it for the reason of this type of thing right here that's just going to open Pandora's box. If we make them employees or unionize them, they're going to get 401k, sick days, benefits. I want to know how the taxes are going to be registered. I think there's so much other things to it, but these kids will take sick days like crazy. This is college football. I don't think they should be professionals yet. That's just my opinion. But what do you think about this kid particularly, and then talk about my topic, Matt? Address this kid.
I know that Bill O'Brien's a hard ass, and he benched this kid, and he didn't like it. I think each player and individual, you have to take it on an individual bias or individual situation on what's happening. I think that the fact that, and it's not just you, but I'm interested to see what Shaun thinks about this. Like, I can't believe that you as an ex-player and coach don't want all the things that everyone's broke their back to earn over time. Like Shaun and coach, when you played, you wish you had NIL when you played?
Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Do you wish you had benefits and health care, and like when you got done with college football, if you didn't make it to the league, that they still have to take care of you because you broke your back for them? Yeah. Like there's a lot of things that we didn't get that we deserved to get. And now that we can get them, you're saying that they don't deserve it? Why don't they deserve it?
Not saying they don't deserve it. I'm saying that we're going to put what's the word? We're gonna make.
So we're putting people first, and that's a bad thing?
No, we're gonna create a narrative that's going to allow these cats to use every crutch in the book to miss work. Because now you're saying they're grown men and employees. And then on the other flip side, you're going to say they're kids still. They're kids, JB. They're babies. Not you, but people tell me all the time. They're babies. Well, what are they? Which one are they?
At 18 years old, you're eligible to go get shot at. You're eligible. You're a man.
Yeah, Matt, hold on real quick. Before you leave, I want you to address this with two people here. We got a special guest as well. And I want to get this because this person trains NFL quarterbacks on a daily basis. And then Noel Mazzoni, of course, our Wednesday guest that we break film down with. Coach?
No!
Oh, my God. I got a couple freaking legends on the damn deal here.
God, you look good, dog.
Hey, no, introduce Gio. Introduce Gio for us.
Wait a minute. First of all, see you, Buffs. I started my coaching career at Boulder High School. And
baby.
John's not going to remember this, but 1997, I rolled into Tulane with Deuce McAllister and John Avery.
Yeah, y'all got lucky.
Peter Patridge. And we beat the shit out of Shaun's Tulane team. But after that game, he didn't lose a game again. 14 in a row, right, Shaun? After that.
Yeah, y'all got lucky. They had some weird stuff happen.
Hey, Noel, introduce Gio to the crowd and to the audience here that we got about 4,000 people in here. Introduce Gio for us.
All right, so Gio and I go way back. Gio, I can't go down the list of quarterbacks that have come out of Arizona and come through this man's tutelage. He's been with them all. I'll let him go through the list. He basically is the guru of quarterback training here in Arizona and not nationally, actually. And so he looks at it from a different side than like Shaun and Matt and I would, because he looks at it from, all right, strictly the kid's side, and the player's side. And what he's doing is how does he best help his players get to the next levels?
Hey, Gio, welcome in. I appreciate you jumping in here. Matt's going to get out of here in a second, but Matt's question and our debate for 5 years now has been turning these kids into employees, giving them benefits, giving them
unionizing agents, everything. Yes.
Where are you at with this kid here, particularly Castellanos, that's basically took a couple days off apparently after Bill O'Brien benched him at Boston College? Where are you at when it comes to the kid and the guy that you train every day? Where are you at with this particular situation and what you see on a daily basis?
I would tell him it's a bad idea. You know, Coach, it's not a good idea. Just not the way I came up. I'm 57. You know, my dad was a college football coach, junior college guy my whole life. I coached primarily junior college as well. But I just think it's a bad look, and I just think he's getting some bad advice. And you got to fight through some hard times, buddy, or you're gonna have a hard life. I'm just.
Do you think he's getting any advice? I would say rather than getting bad advice, I would question if any of these guys get any advice. I mean, the amount of we put a lot of, like, in the last 15 years, we put a lot of kids into college, and the transfer portal has sparked that movement. You know, like, kids will just call and ask questions, and they don't, like, 99.9% of these guys don't know shit about the situation they're in, the portal, the money part of it, how to leverage themselves to make more money, how to use social media correctly. Like, I agree that there's a lot of emotional shit wrapped up in all of this. I would question if he has anybody giving him advice.
I want to say something here, but Boston College isn't a big brand. So I don't know how many people in the chat have actually seen Boston College play. Man, this kid is a baller.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He's their best player. Like, he's thrown 18 touchdowns to 5 picks. He's completing 62% of his passes. Like, without him, they wouldn't be anywhere near 5-4. So, I mean, I don't know what his eligibility's like, but if he's got like 2-3 games in his college career left, and Bill O'Brien is like, I want to see what this other guy could do for next year, like, I can understand, like, how that would piss you the hell off. You know what I'm saying?
I would understand how it pisses you off, but I wouldn't be walking away from my team for 2 days.
I mean, listen, man, you know how many guys understand that they're football.
I'm not a quarterback, though, either.
But, you know, like, when you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you know it don't lead to the NFL, you probably you decided you're not going to play Canada. There is no more arena for the most part, and you don't give this program everything, because this kid been there now. This kid been there. And then this new head coach comes in, and, you know, he's talking about,
Bill O'Brien's a hard ass too, so maybe they just don't gel.
Right, I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't, if I was advising the kid, I would have told the kid to show up, but I can understand how that would have you in your feelings.